Hey, what is going on, webheads? Round over here. Next week, Deadpool finally releases for Marvel Rivals, and he's been my most anticipated Marvel Rivals character for a while. Literally since the game was announced, I was hoping they would add Deadpool at some point, and they finally are in Season 6. Despite me not really making Marvel Rivals videos anymore, I still play the game fairly actively with my friends. With Deadpool being added, I especially have reason to play the game now even more than ever. There's a lot to speculate on with this character. I mean, we don't even know what fucking role he is. He keeps changing roles, and then now he's just a question mark on the goddamn character select screen, so we literally don't know what's going on with this character. But there is one thing that we can accurately predict: his skins. I haven't made a video like this since before Marvel Rivals fully released, where we went over some of the skins that I thought would be in the game for other characters. And that was only for the base roster at the time. I did end up getting eventually a lot of those skins right. I mean, they are pretty popular, like, looks for characters, so I'm not taking too much credit. But Iron Spider, fyp Hulk, this Magneto skin, I'm forgetting what the name of it is, and Superior Iron Man, just to name a few, so hopefully I could work my magic with Deadpool. Deadpool is an interesting case because he doesn't have as many variants as a lot of other characters, but I think he's had enough outfits and stuff to make a good amount of skins for. But yeah, we're gonna be focusing only on Deadpool, and also we're not gonna try to predict any seasonal skins, because Marvel Rivals, every season they have like a theme, and usually they give characters a certain theme with their looks. Obviously no way to predict that because we barely even know what this season's going to be about. But without further ado, let's get into it. Now first, we're gonna just take a quick look at some recolors, because, you know, Marvel Rivals has a lot of recolors, and Deadpool has a lot of recolors too, or things that could make recolors. Because like I said, his design doesn't really change. Most appearances of Deadpool are their standard black and red. Honestly, there's a lot they can make up, but some comic ones that I would like to see, we're most likely going to get some type of X-Force version of him, being, you know, the gray or white and black version of him with the red eyes. And yeah, this would be really cool as just like a recolor, because there's nothing really to it. It's just this color scheme. Could also make Ultimate Deadpool as a color scheme, although I really don't want it to be. I would rather this just be its own skin, because I think this is one of the better Deadpool designs, like, in general. I really like this design. Now, the comic it's from, or I guess this version of Deadpool as a character, isn't the best, you know what I mean? But I think this deserves to be a full-on skin more than an actual recolor. But who knows? Marvel Rivals is really weird. I'll never forget what they did to the fucking Scarlet Spider. They took the Kane version of it and then just made it this weird, ugly recolor. And I mean, they fixed it later on, but it's still just a recolor. I don't know why they didn't just make it an actual skin. So they've done this before, so I wouldn't put it past them. And it's a pretty easy recolor, and other games have done this before, like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 has this as a recolor and not its own costume. Except in that game, it's more understandable. Each character only got one costume each. I'll be bringing that game up again later. There's also the X-Men color scheme that you can give Deadpool, and they've already done this a few times where they've given characters their classic, in quotes, X-Men skin, but they just made a recolor. I'm forgetting which season it actually was, but there was a Magic one, a Namor one, and a Psylocke one in the Battle Pass. Yeah, Deadpool's had that before, like either him just being the X-Men colors, like the yellow and blue, or you could give him that one t-shirt he has that in a few comics where he's like wearing this like super tight X-Men shirt. I think that would be funny. And lastly, from Marvel Midnight Suns, we could either get this Wolverine looking outfit, which again, that's just kind of yellow and blue, like I already said, or we could get a Gwenpool color scheme for him. And if they add Gwenpool as a separate character, they can just give her a Deadpool outfit. Now, getting into some actual skins that we could get for Deadpool, there's quite a lot. I think the first one I gotta talk about is just Lady Deadpool. I mean, they literally just released the Lady Loki skin as I'm making this. You know how Marvel Rivals is with female skins for characters, and you've seen Lady Deadpool, so I think this is like a match made in heaven for Marvel Rivals, if you know what I mean. And I feel like this is just really easy. If I had to actually pick a skin, however, for them to release, like, to coincide with the character, I think it's only fitting that we get an MCU Deadpool skin. And I mean, to be fair, this isn't that much different from a classic Deadpool skin. But a lot of other characters haven't got their classic skins yet, so it'd be kind of wild if Deadpool got his before anyone else. But I think because they like putting MCU skins and it's easy for them to just drop into the game like nothing. And they did the same thing when Wolverine released. Also because that as well was similar to a classic Wolverine skin. I wouldn't be hooting and hollering for a Deadpool's like MCU skin. I mean, it would be fun, like obviously. Skin would probably look nice, and I mean, I'm mainly also doing this just because something that's been bothering me since Wolverine released. He has the Deadpool and Wolverine skin before Deadpool was even in the game, so it's just really weird. It's just Deadpool and Wolverine without Deadpool, you know what I mean? So I feel like they just want to round it out and do that, and also they could use the emote. They could actually have his own version of the Wolverine emote. Maybe update so that's actually interactable, like if you have Deadpool and Wolverine on the same team. They just added that recently, oh, more recently, like actual emotes that you can like join in on. There's also another obvious one, and it's similar to the Lady Deadpool one, Deadpool 2099. This character has barely appeared in anything, and I think their design is really sick, and it's weird that they're not in a lot of things. Even in games as like, you know, costumes and stuff, I feel like mostly Marvel Rivals really likes putting 2099 variants of characters. I feel like even if they didn't want to go for like the female model approach, you could just put this version of Deadpool. Like you could just modify him, and God knows Marvel Rivals loves to just change random things about skins, so they could just do that. In this case, I wouldn't really care, in all honesty. I feel like since this character has barely appeared, there's more reason to actually change more about them. Another sick version of Deadpool I would like to see is just evil Deadpool, who's like basically this like fucked up evil Deadpool made of different body parts of his that were like previously dismembered and fused together. And I really like his like weird design of him just being like this weird stitched up amalgam of different parts and like colors and clothing. And his design's pretty simple overall, but I just think it's really cool and stands out. Now this one, you can actually argue if this would be a recolor or worthy of an actual skin, but I think the symbiote Deadpool but the Deadpool Back in Black comic where he wears this symbiote, it's actually like a retcon joke that he got the symbiote before Spider-Man. I like this design a lot, mainly just because, well, one, symbiotes are cool, and then two, I like how it's because of the cancer cells in his body. It has like the white and black look, like it's inverted, kind of like anti-venom, and I think this would be a cool skin. Like I said, it could be a recolor, but I think if they add like visual effects to it, I think this would be a great skin. Now we're gonna wrap this video up with a few more Deadpools. Golden Age Deadpool, this World War I Deadpool from the Deadpool crossover comics. It's a good, simple Deadpool design if they want to go with a more traditional route. Same with this Pulp Deadpool design from this more like serious version of what Deadpool would be like. I really like this costume. Like, I know it's really basic, but I think it still looks cool. I think if they really want to troll people in Marvel Rivals, I think they would add the Weapon X weird fucked up Deadpool from X-Men Origins Wolverine. I feel like since this is one of the most infamous versions of Deadpool of all time, this would just be a great way to just fuck with people. And yeah, that's basically gonna be it for this video. Just a quick video I wanted to make talking about different Deadpools that we could see in Marvel Rivals. Honestly, I might come back and make a Marvel Rivals video just when Deadpool comes out. Well, if I could even play him, because you know that motherfucker's about to be hard as fuck to pick. But yeah, I also want to say thank you for reaching 2,000 subs. We just hit it today, and yeah, no, that's fucking crazy. I did not expect anywhere near that many people to listen to me yap about whatever bullshit I talk about on a day-to-day basis. And yeah, I just want to say thank you, and I guess our next goal is just, I don't know, what's like a big goal, like 4K, I guess? I don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see ya.